perception, please.
Taken from official U.S. government document, National Missile Defense in response to terrorism. Speaker Jeff Baxter. Sponsor, Center for Emerging Threats and Opportunities. Potomac Institute for Policy Studies, Executive Summary. We, the U.S., perfected the art.
This is Jeff Baxter, in this meeting, the Potomac Institute. Read it.
We, the U.S., perfected the art of perception engineering.
Whoa. So they have perfected the art of perception engineering. Perception engineering. This is what they're discussing in these meetings because it comes without a face. No one to blame. And you look out there and you see this, the Father saying the perception of deception. Because if it exists and it has to be observable, that's where deception comes in. Because they have to deceive you concerning what you're observing. They have to change your perception of what you're looking at with your eyes. It says that they have perfected perception engineering. The U.S. has perfected perception engineering. Before we go any further, so that we have a very vivid, example. And sisters, I ask you to forgive me. This is the best example I could find. And I'd like you to please display perception engineering. Looking right at it and not being able to perceive what you're looking at. You come in, please. See that for me, please. Take a look for a moment at these displays. Please.
Brassiere. A brassiere or bra is a foundation garment for women consisting of shoulder straps, two cups, a center panel, an underbust band, sides, and a back.
Now they describe the brassiere. Continue on.
The upper part of a bikini is similar.
The upper part of a bikini is what?
Similar.
Is similar, but it's not a brassiere. The upper part of a bikini is similar.
But with a social difference that it is part of a swimsuit.
So what they do is that they tell you, they make you wear this bra out in public. All that they have to do is tell you that it's a swimsuit. My. You're talking about perception engineering. So the sister then, here comes the brother and said that, honey, you can't wear that outside in the public like that. And she said, you can't wear your bra. And she said, oh, this is not a bra. This is part of my swimsuit. I would never go outside in a bra. Whoa. I mean, now you're talking about the perception of deception. Says a bikini top is similar. It's similar. Continue on.
The upper part of the bikini is similar, but with the social difference that it is part of a swimsuit and not underwear.
So it's part of a swimsuit and not an underwear.
For example, in Western culture.
For example, now we find out. For in Western culture, in order for them to make you dress in a manner that is offensive to the Creator, they had to change your perception of what you were wearing. And once they changed your perception, then you would parade in the streets in a manner, dressed in a manner that was offensive to the Creator. So perception, the essence of perception engineering. And under the influence of Western culture. So we can see, we extract our example. The objective of Western culture is to keep you alienated alienated from the Creator, to keep you doing all manner of things that are offensive to the Creator. But in order to get your participation, they had to change your perception of what you were looking at. In order to get you to participate in the process of self-destruction, because they could not tell you that you were committing suicide. So they gave you the impression that Coke was the real thing. You really living when you begin to drink Coca-Cola. They had to change your perception and bring you under the influence of the perception of deception. The perception of deception. Western culture.
For example, in Western cultures, it is considered suitable for exposure in a swimming pool, on the beach, and in other recreational situations.
So, it is not permissible to wear a bra in public places. But you can wear the bikini, that is similar to a bra, in public places. Sisters, now that's the essence of the perception of deception. And you see it all day, every day. And we're continuously telling the sisters that, and the brothers, he just doesn't wear the bra. But he too is dressed in a manner that is offensive to his Creator. Their objective is to keep you alienated from your Israel. Because except that you are reconciled with him, you will never overcome this predicament. So, we give it some thought. Perception. Perception of deception. Remember, every evil tree has to yield evil fruit. If it is satanic, if it is in opposition to God, it has to be observable. And if he can't change that, and if it is observable, that's why they had to perfect perception engineering. Because they would have to change your perception of what it is that you're beholding with your eyes. Perception of deception. Continue, please.
We, the U.S., perfected the art of perception engineering. Now we need to utilize this, according to Baxter, by studying the Quran and the culture of Islamic terrorists.
Now, by studying the what?
The Quran.
By studying the Quran. Let us go back into our history, those of you that are Israelites. Studying the Quran, perception, changing perception, that we need to study the Quran to understand history, your history. The Greeks. Please.
Consider the summoning of the 70 Greek-speaking Hebrew scholars.
Consider the summoning of the 70 Greek-speaking Hebrew scholars.
To translate the Hebrew scriptures into Greek, the substitute. History bears witness to the fact that the ancient Greeks had no intention of converting or becoming worshippers of Yah, the God of the Hebrews.
They had no intention of converting or worshiping Yah Israel.
Then what was their motive? It was to place those sacred writings into the hands of their own great scholars.
The objective was to place those writings into the hands of their own great scholars. To place our sacred writings into the hands of their scholars.